The saga, The Conjuring, is a sequel of horror movies. The first movie was released in 2013 in the United States, and it was directed by James Wan, based on a real case. The movies are inspired by a real case that took place in a farm, where a family experienced some paranormal situations. In 1981, Cheyenne Johnson was condemned for first-degree murder because he killed his household. His attorney declared that he was possessed by a demon when he committed the crime. The Conjuring 3. In this video, we are going to talk about The Conjuring 3. The devil made me do it, because it's our favorite horror movie from the sequel. This was meant to be released in 2020, but the COVID and the pandemic caused it to be released in 2021. It was directed by Michael Chavez. The movie is classified as Category B, which means that is for people over 15. The Conjuring 3 lasts 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Marty, help me!
The plot. The movie is about the comic book of Larry and Ed Warren, who in 1981 documents the exorcism of 8-year-old David Glatzel. The exorcism was attended by his family, his sister Debbie, his boyfriend Arne Johnson, and Father Gordon in Brookfield, Connecticut. Due to the exorcism, Arne invites the demon to enter his body instead of David's. Ed witnesses the demon transports itself from David's body to Arne's while he suffers from a heart, taken to hospital in an unconscious state. The characters and cast chicage. The main characters of the movie are Lorraine and Ed, the investigators, whose roles are played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. Other important characters are Arne Johnson, whose role is played by Rory O'Connor, and David Glatzel, the child, whose role is played by Julian Hilliard. The critics and reviews. Most critics and review websites agree that worst from the sequel. They say that it is not as caring as the previous ones, and some people even say that it is boring and funny instead of frightening. However, some like it, and we were really scared when we watched it. For the first time.
Differences between the real case and the movie. Of course, although films are based on real events, it is common for them to take certain creative licenses for dramatic effects. Here are some differences between The Conjuring 3 and the real case that inspired the film. The exorcism. At the beginning of the film, we see David's exorcism. Although there are no photos or record of the original exorcism, many witnesses say that David levitated. In The Conjuring 3, they didn't now go for levitation, as it is something many have already seen in exorcism films. Instead, they had David contour himself into very strange positions. The murder. In reality, Aaron shown some block on memories of the murder to his landlord, Alan Bono. In the film, he's called Bruce. So the moments in the film where we see him walking around aimlessly covered in blood were a film reenactment of the moment. The waterbed. In the film, we see David is resting on a waterbed when he's interrupted by a demonic creature. In fact, David's family began to notice red marks on the little boy's neck after they saw him being struck by an unseen entity. They also saw unexplained burn marks on the mattress. Ed's heart attack. Right after the exorcism, Ed is taken to the hospital because of a heart attack. As the film shows us, there is no indication that after the exorcism, Ed suffered a heart attack. The truth is that Ed did die of a heart attack, but in 2006. Michael Taylor. In the film, we see that Ed mentions to the lawyer that there is a case similar to the Aaron's case. This is true. In 1974, a man named Michael Taylor was part of a religious cult and started acting strange. He underwent an exorcism, but apparently none of the demons come out. And hours later, he brutally murdered his wife. Taylor was exonerated due to insanity. Annabelle's cameo. In the film, Aaron's lawyer isn't too sure about using the demonic possession argument. To convince her, the Warrens invite her to dinner and to meet the famous Annabelle. This didn't actually happen. It was simply a wink to his whole universe. Carl Glatzer. The film does not show a part of the story. Carl Glatzer, David's brother, sued the Warrens because according to him, it was a fabrication of the researchers with taking financial advantage of David's mental illness.